It is time for Pokemon! I'm already out of sync. This is a fabulous start. Hope OBS corrects this. I don't know why it keeps doing this to me. I don't know if that's going to help. Hello. Well, we'll just keep going and hope it sorts itself out over time. But anyway, hi. I am back. Not quite sure how long I'll go for tonight. I am rather tired, but I thought I would unwind with a little bit of Pokemon. Oh yeah, we left off on this little, like, snowy route, however you say it, and I like this. I love snowy areas in games. They're so nice. Oh, this music. I remember this music. It's so good. Yeah, we have our buff looking team now too. So that's fun. So yeah, let's go check this out. I think we were trying to. Oh, is that someone like skiing? Oh, that's cute. I like that. I've never been skiing or snowboarding for that matter. Maybe someday though. That sounds like fun. Looks like it could be fun. First encounter. Big, punchy. Oh yeah, it's hailing. I guess this area just like permanently has that effect. Good thing we have a super effective move to use. It's flying beats fighting. Have you tried to punch a bird? I sure haven't. It sounds very difficult. Oh, you also hurt me back like a lot. Oh, don't die, Stola. You're not supposed to do that. You're the main character of Final Fantasy XIV, according to all the advertising. All the promotional material. They put you in, what was it? Was it Dissidia? I think it was Dissidia. As the Final Fantasy XIV rep. So, therefore, you are important. I just wonder if my webcam's not liking the projector, because I don't think it was this bad with the lag until I got the projector. That's annoying, because I really like it, because it looks pretty. It like adds a nice background. But it seems to be causing more trouble than good at this point if I'm like lagging behind and it looks like I'm doing a really awkward voiceover the whole time I talk. But yeah, it's okay. Still making the most of it. It's very pretty at this time of day in the game when it's all the sunset. Like, this is my favorite time of day just in general. I love when it's like the evening and you have like the really pretty colors in the sky and it's all glowy and stuff. I like that. Got a lot of skiers. It looks like hard to do to me. Oh, that person's spinning. They got skills. They're extreme winter sports. I'm not like a huge Olympics watcher. Like, I'll check it out from time to time, but I think I prefer Winter Olympics over summer, just because I find the particular events more interesting to watch. Especially like the ice skating is so cool. I always find that one fascinating to see. And then what else? Oh, curling. Shout out to curling. That's like one of the absolute most entertaining things in the history of sports. Just seeing people on the ground with a tiny little cylinder and brooms, like, vigorously just going at it and yelling in different languages. That is peak entertainment right there. Shoutouts to curling. And they make it look intense, too. Otherwise, I don't know much about it. Is synchronized swimming a winter or summer event? I'm not sure, but I remember that was another one that I like to watch. How does one even get into curling? I feel like, I wonder if it's like a regional thing where it's more popular in areas where it's cold. But I mean, it doesn't even have to be cold outside. You could just play it if you have an ice rink, which can technically be done anywhere. But I'm wondering. Like, if you were in an area where, you know, it never snowed, would you even be able to find people who curl? I could teach you the art of the curl. Is that a thing? Or are you just gonna be playing out of luck? Oh! I completely didn't realize this was stairs. These were stairs. Blech. Let me say that a little better. But they are stairs. You can stare at those stairs and find— oh, I keep forgetting to remove Cat from the front of my party because it's low HP. And I don't want it to have low HP. Because that means it can get hurt, and that is bad, because Cat can't get hurt. For the longest time, I forgot this was, like, even a Pokemon. It almost looked fake to me when I saw it again. Like, I remember the pre-evolution just fine, but this version of it, I just feel like I rarely see it. So when I do encounter it, I'm like, oh, you're a real Pokemon? Tickle. I would not want to be tickled by those little, like, tail hands. Ew. So it has these two normal hands that have like no fingers and thumbs. But then it has like the extra appendages with more hands. Very, very intriguing anatomy on this Pokemon. Kadabra, let's go with our Ghost type, which fortunately is super effective against Psychic with the Ghost moves. Unlike Gen 1, which I believe we discussed that little bit of trivia before, where there's some kind of programming error where even though Ghost was technically supposed to be super effective against Psychic, because of this programming error, it wasn't. It wasn't super effective. So Ghost was like, in essence, like one of the worst types in Gen 1. Which makes me sad, because I always thought they were cool. I always thought they were like so powerful, because I remember that episode in the anime when Ash has to fight Sabrina, and then there's just like this whole arc of him going to like some kind of haunted house with a ghost Pokemon, because the idea was he wanted to catch a ghost Pokemon so he could use that against Sabrina, because he'd have a type advantage, because like he lost horribly to her his first attempt. So I just remember that being a thing. Like I always got the impression that ghost types were like super, super strong. And then you hear about the truth of Gen 1, and it completely shatters the illusion. You're like, wow, this is actually terrible. Why would they do this? Yeah, that's one thing I like about streaming. It gives me a base to just rant about these odd things that just pass through my head at length. Things that I've been on. It's almost like a self-therapy session. I'm just like talking to myself, occasionally to other people, mostly to myself, at least at this point in my streaming career, if you can even call it that. But yeah. Let me reconfigure this party here, so no one gets hurt. Oh, this is a fan favorite. Sneasel's really cool. I like Sneasel. I would have considered using one for my team, but like I think evolving it is a little complicated, or you need some kind of special item. But and this is a good one. I am a Sneasel fan. I also love the color. It's kind of like Mischievous' colors, like the black with the reddish pink. I always love red and black. Those are probably like my favorite colors, or at least favorite color combination. Like I was on this like, my chair is like one example. I would just love to buy stuff that was red and black. And I actually considered, like, 'cause there's also like a black and white version of this, and I heavily considered getting it. Because I know the whole like clean white look for like PC setups is nice, but already as it is, like my keyboard and my PC tower are all black, so I felt like it would have been a little too out of place if I had gone that route. So I was gonna go for the darker. I could have just gone with just a plain regular black chair, but just like every, you know, cliche gamer out there, I had to have the gamer chair. It's part of the look, man. It's part of the streamer look, and it actually is a decent chair. It's pretty comfy. I've had it close to a year now. It may have been like exactly a year, like very almost a year. Like it was like last July, I think, when I got it. Thank goodness I did get it, because before that, when I didn't even have a chair up here for my desk, I was sitting on like a spare chair for my dining table, which was incredibly uncomfortable, and it's like I couldn't sit here for long, which without being in complete agony. So I was almost desperate just to have a chair, you know, so I didn't necessarily need to like spend a ton on it. I just needed something, because I didn't have a proper desk chair to use that wasn't like ancient, so. And it served me well. The back, I mean, this is like this isn't any like nice name brand chair. I looked into that, like I know one, what's that brand that's like super popular? Not the racer ones. I read up on those and I got very mixed reviews, mostly like bad ones that like, hey, they look cool but they're uncomfortable. But what was Secret Lab, I think it's called? Those are apparently supposed to be like some of the best, but I was looking at it and man, it's an investment with those chairs. They're very expensive, so I imagine the quality is amazing. Like, I would love to get one someday. I just wasn't at a point at that time financially where I was willing to spend that much, especially considering it was like shortly after I had my PC built. So that was already like, you know, a decent amount of money right there. But oh, it's out. So it was kind of a cheaper one, but it was still comfortable. You know, I tried it out, sat in it before, and like, yeah, the back is like really comfortable. I feel like it helps me have good posture because it's like kind of helps me sit up straight. It feels good on my back. The seat part, it's decent. I feel like it could have better cushion because like at first it feels fine, but after you're sitting there for like a couple hours, it starts to get a little bit uncomfy in the derriere. But once that passes, when it passes, if you overlook that, it's like overall fine. It's lasted me really well. It hasn't like gotten super worn out or anything. Like it almost looks new. It doesn't look like, you know, a gamer has been sitting in it for hours for a year's time, which is the case with this. I'd say it served me pretty well, so I'm happy with it. Yeah, maybe someday I'll be able to invest in something like a bit nicer and more luxurious, like a Secret Lab one, but I'm doing alright. But the Secret Lab does have like some pretty nice colors. And I sure hope I'm saying the right name brand. I think I am. If I'm not, this will look very silly and embarrassing in the future. I know I'm very prone to like for remembering things wrong, so especially after a long day where like I was like busy all day and my brain was thinking a lot about important things, so also having to like talk more during the day than usual, so I'm just kind of mentally set right now, which is probably why I'm like rambling more than usual. Also the fact that like you know, it's been kind of quiet and chill so far during the stream, so I'm just talking to myself, but I really enjoyed that. That's one of like what was honestly one of my motivations for streaming, is I just like talking. I kind of hate saying that, you know, oh, I like to sound on my own voice, because that sounds like weirdly arrogant and like haughty, but I guess it's true. I like hearing my, well, I say I like hearing my own voice, but just like anyone, I still have insecurities about it, or like I'll hear it back and I'm like, ugh, I wish I sound different, or I won't always be the happiest with how I sound, but I know that's something I can work on, which is why I still find value in occasionally, you know, going back and I don't, you know, like rewatch the entire thing, but I'll just kind of like look at little snippets of my previous streams and just sort of see how things sounded and looked, just so I'm aware, because, you know, I want to improve, and just kind of work on my overall, like, how I come across, I guess, because it's all been a learning experience, it's all been a journey, and I don't know, maybe it's helpful for me to talk about it, because maybe someone else new in the future will be watching this and kind of have similar thoughts or questions, because I guess you kind of take inspirations on like things that you personally like to watch and kind of emulate that, because I personally usually prefer streams that are more chill and laid back, where it's, you know, not like super high energy. I've never really been a big fan of streamers or content creators that are like practically yelling the entire time and just like super high pursuit. That's like too much energy. I'm kind of like a low energy person in general, personally, so I'm just more comfortable with people who are kind of on that level, you know, and still at the same time, you know, they'll have their moments. They're not like deadpan. Like if something exciting or weird or interesting happens on their stream, they'll still react to it, you know, and I'll find that hilarious. Maybe I find that funnier, just because I had a talk with Pacecat about this at one point, and it seems like part of my sense of humor is just things being unexpected, like just really weird random things happening that you just, you know, wouldn't anticipate, and that'll be what gets me like laughing out loud, like really hard. Ooh, warm bed and little else. That sounds cozy. Feel free to take a power nap in that bed. As you can see, this lodge is simply finished. Do what you like here. I don't have thick fat like some Pokemon, so I have to bundle up clothes to keep warm. It's time for the Happy Egg Club. That sounds like a club I want to join. I just want to report Knight's egg hatched around Pastoria City. Knight now has a healthy happy. Knight, congratulations. Be good to your new family member. Until next time, adieu. So yeah, it's a bed. So I guess back to what I was saying. My thought process is more like, since I enjoy more laid-back stuff and not like the super like high energy, like content creator in your face, everything's hype and exciting and amazing and loud. I kind of wanted to just have sort of a chill persona. At least that's what my goal is. I may not be achieving that perfectly, but that's kind of ultimately what I want to be. Just, you know, someone you can just like watch and chill with and just like have on in the background. I'm the type of person who I love having stuff on in the background. Like even if I'm not paying like the closest attention, it's just sometimes nice to have the noise of other people's voices just in your residence, because I don't know, it makes you feel like less alone sometimes. I find comfort sometimes in just like hearing someone's voice while they're like doing things and playing games. And even just like talking about random stuff. If anything, I kind of find it more interesting. Like, well, you know, the games of course are interesting, but I'll, in some cases, like my ears will perk up more whenever the streamer will start talking about different things, like completely unrelated to the stream. Whether it's like a personal anecdote, just something going on in their life, or just talking about regular things you're interested in. I find that to be entertaining, personally. Yes, Pacecat, welcome to Bug Stream. The stream where we talk about bugs. What's your favorite bug? Do you have a favorite bug? Yeah, I haven't even encountered a Big Mama yet, but if I see one, I want to catch it and name it Big Mama in your honor. Because I remember the Big Mama name, because that one's pretty iconic. I also ran into a Sneasel earlier. I think that's another one that you like, because, you know, dark types. I always battle for keeps, this is no drill. This route in general is just really cool, because I was saying earlier how, like, I love snowy areas in games. They're often, like, some of my favorite places to go in a video game. You always play with the Big Mama on your team? Aww. Pace Cat loves his Big Mama. Just for context, for those who don't know, Big Mama is an Abomasnow, which I think is a very, very cool name for an Abomasnow. Honestly, Pace Cat has like some of the best names for Pokemon. I just find them like really cute and creative. Meanwhile, I have trouble thinking of like cute personalized names. I usually just end up naming stuff after like references, or I'll have a team with a theme from something I'm into at the time, like how this particular game is Final Fantasy names, or I've done one in the past that was like Dragon Ball Z names, so it just depends on my mood, honestly. Honestly, a Squall could have also been a good name for a Sneasel because of that pose it does with like crossing its arms, standing all like Mr. Cool person. Sneasel is very cool. I mean, it's in an ice area, so it's gotta be cool. It's a nice dark type, right? So like, yeah, it's cool. It's ice cool. It's freezing. I'm glad I'm managing to feel energetic and talkative despite being tired. It's probably because I had a milk tea before this and it was extremely delicious and made me super happy. So maybe like what little caffeine and sugar was in that just managed to wake me up a bit. So I'm doing okay so far. I mean, we're only like what, 20 minutes into the stream, but I'm managing. And Pokemon's a chill game too, so it's an easy one to just kind of sit back and chat while you play, especially since like there's often not like much to comment on or read about because you're just like running and encountering Pokemon and fighting trainers. So you kind of have to fill the dead air with something, and yeah. Let's see if I can find a Big Mama. Just for you, Pace Cat. We all love and appreciate Pace Cat on the stream. You're not a Big Mama. Or a little Sneasel Weasel. Which one did you play, by the way, Pace Cat? Diamond or Pearl? Or Platinum, for that matter, because I only played Platinum originally when I played Gen 4. Because at that time, I played it like way after it came out. So, you know, I had a choice of which of the three to play, and just from doing my little like reading and research, I was reading how they made some improvements in Platinum compared to Diamond and Pearl, and just how like some of the battles in Diamond and Pearl were some of the, oh, we found a Big Mama, or a baby mama, unless it's a Big Papa, we'll find out. And just how like whenever they'll get hit, even if it's enough damage to completely get rid of all their HP, it would take forever for the HP bar to like go all the way down. Oh, this could be a Big Mama. Let's go. Let's go. Big Mama time. Quick ball. I always love that satisfying click whenever you catch something. like instant adrenaline rush. In the spring, it grows berries with a texture of frozen treats around its belly. It grows popsicles on its belly. I mean, kind of frozen fruit. I don't know. It sounds tasty. Oh, because it's kind of like a tree. I guess that's the theme. All right, you are big. Mama, I hope you're here to see this Pace Cat, because I'm doing this for you. Bye, Big Mama. Okay. Gee, we're in a blizzard now. This cold is nothing compared to the fire that burns in my heart. It's such a dramatic, like, anime protagonist thing to say. Speaking of which, what have I been watching lately? I'm still watching Ranking of Kings. I think I'm getting closer to the end, and it's fantastic, honestly. It keeps impressing me. So I can see why it's so widely acclaimed. It's very good. Yeah, I need to figure out what to watch after that, as far as anime goes. I'm sure there's like a ton of options, but nothing at the moment that I'm like super excited about to see, so I'll have to do some investigating, see what is recommended. I know they had the Tokyo Mew Mew reboot recently. I haven't seen that. I think there might just be like one episode so far, maybe. At least only one that I know of. But I find that cool that they remade that one. I watched the original, but the funny thing is, my first exposure to it was the 4Kids version. And for those of you who know about 4Kids, it's very, very infamous for being not the best. They very much tone things down. They try to make it like obsessively, aggressively, obnoxiously, that's probably the better word, obnoxiously kid-friendly, where they'll like completely tone everything down. They also, I know at least for Tokyo Mew Mew, I think they like removed entire episodes, and like the first episode wasn't even originally the first episode, and they like edited a lot of stuff. They removed like any reference to Japan and it being located in Japan. I mean, you might remember the infamous Pokemon anime thing with Brock calling rice balls jelly donuts. Who on earth thought of that? Because it's like one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard, but it's also something we can all look back and laugh about. So I appreciate it for that still. But yeah, so they in the original 4Kids Tokyo Mew Mew, they had changed all the names. So like instead of Ichigo, the main girl, I don't remember what her name was. It definitely wasn't Ichigo. They like Americanized it, Anglicanized it, whatever the term is. What? Zoe. They called her Zoe. Why would they call her Zoe? They're like thinking us American kiddos are like incapable of understanding or pronouncing Japanese names, I guess. Little do they know, there would be a generation of people who would be absolutely obsessed with that kind of thing and just want to know more. So, there you go. But also, they never even like finished the entire series. Is like the main thing that I remembered. Because I remember really enjoying watching it, even though it was the 4Kids version. I thought it was really good. and it didn't finish. It didn't go through the whole series. So then, like, many years later, I managed to find the subbed version, and I was able to go back and rewatch it all and see the original show, how it was intended to be seen. And yeah, so I'm glad I got to do that. I wasn't like, it was okay. I wasn't, you know, amazed by it, but it's still really cute. I love the aesthetics. I love the cat girls and all the little like animals each person has a transformation based on. I think that's super cute. And so it's cool to see your research with that. I'm sure it's like very, very nostalgic for people to have that return. I even remember like the 4Kids theme song and like memorizing the lyrics. And it was super cheesy too, but it was like, I can count on this from my very first kiss. This is the path we choose. Da-da-da-dun-dun-dun. Team up, da-ba-da-da-da. But it's hard to save the world when you're falling in love. La 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 la. Anyway, I'll stop serenading you. Poof. Yeah, it was like super corny, but of course, as like young teenage girl, I thought it was cool. So yeah, it's really neat to see the art. I like the new design they have for Ichigo whenever she transforms into her magical girl form. They changed it up like slightly if you compare the two, and I do like her new look a lot. And yeah, I'm interested to see where they go. I know a lot of people liked the alien boy. Hishu, I think was the the Japanese name. I believe it was like Ren or something in the 4Kids version. But yeah, I know a lot of people who are a fan of him, including myself. There's that type of villain that I tend to be drawn to. Well, I don't even know if you want to call him a villain, but maybe that's spoilers. I don't know. But yeah, Sakura Mimi is cute. I guess that's the thing with magical girl anime. It's just something like wholesome and fun about it, and it's kind of more of an aesthetic thing. Like I mean, confession, I haven't watched all of Sailor Moon. I've barely seen any of it. I think mainly because back when it was at the peak of its popularity, I did not have access to watch it. I didn't have like whatever channel it was airing on. I didn't own any like VHSs or DVDs of it, what have you, growing up. But I have seen like a little bit of it here and there, I think. But I love the aesthetic. I love the magical girl aesthetic, and I've seen a lot of quotes and stuff from it that look really cute and relatable. So I can see how people like it. Maybe one of these days I'll watch for fun. I think was it called like Sailor Moon Crystal, I think was the remake. I believe that might be on Netflix. If it is, I should check it out just for fun. Maybe that could be my next anime viewing. I know like another Netflix remake I was wanting to watch at some point. Well, that's not even a remake, it's just a redub. Was that they released Neon Genesis Evangelion at the redub. So I think it's like all the exact animation, like all the scenes I'm pretty sure are the same, I think. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. But they changed the voice cast. So it's not the same voices as it was originally. So even though I've already watched it in its entirety, I'm still like kind of curious to see it again, just to hear what the new voice is. I mean, it's gonna probably be the same experience, but I don't know. Maybe I'm a glutton for punishment, because as you know, it can be a bit of a painful anime to watch, but it's a very good one. It's a classic. It's one of those quintessential classics where it's like, even if you're not super into the genre, like I'm not the biggest mecha fan. As long as like there's a good story and good characters that I like, I'll enjoy it. But otherwise, I'm not the type to be like wowed or excited by the giant mechs and machines and stuff. That's just not really my thing. Like when I look at Gundams, I'm like, okay, Robot Man. I'm not about to like buy a model of it, but that's just my personal taste. Nothing wrong with that if you do like that, certainly. It's just not what excites me. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is even if you are not particularly into the mecha genre, I still think it's worth watching NGE, Neon Genesis Evangelion. Just for the fact that, yeah, it is very much a classic. It's just one of those, like, must-view animes of the past or the present. I haven't seen all the movies attached with it, though. Probably should at some point. I think End of the Evangelion is also on Netflix, and I've never seen that. I've seen that beginning to end. I've seen clips of it. I think I've already seen like clips of most of the important scenes. Some of the more infamous ones. There are some very infamous ones, but I don't think I've ever seen it like from beginning to end. And I know there were other movies that were supposed to be kind of a reimagining of it, because I know like one of the big things with that show that was kind of controversial was towards the end. I think they may have like run out of budget or something, and it shows in the episode where like there's just not as much actual animation going on. But I weirdly found it effective, because like the whole message at the end about Shinji and his struggle with depression and just like fighting to overcome it. I remember I was like, I watched that a time in my life where like that hit me hard when I saw that. I remember just like sobbing at the end, just with that stuff. Just the whole cliche, you know, congratulations thing. That scene and the stuff from, you know, sitting on the chair and all that. Just thinking about life and himself and his value in the world. That spoke to me. Oh whoa, this like in like deep snow. Are there like hidden items in here? Can I like move the snow around? Oh, this is kind of speaking to me, and oh, it disappeared. Okay, I thought I could like what am I trying to say? I thought I'd be able to like completely remove all the snow, but it just like kind of comes back. That is kind of fun to look at though. You could like draw pictures or something, like a smiley face or a heart. I'm trying to make a heart. Let's go. Ah, that's kind of a heart. It just disappears too fast. I gave it my best shot. I think that was like an old SNL skit that might have had like Daniel Radcliffe or something, where they're like, I tried my best, therefore you can't criticize me. I'm thinking paraphrasing that, but it was something along those lines. Sorry, big mama. I wonder at what point I'll be able to go to Stone. I kind of have an idea of where it is. I just haven't like been able to access that part of the game yet, because I will need that to evolve Mischievous at some point. Meh, let's stick with this. Flash Cannon is very good to use here for this. Okay, let's give you another shot. gosh, all this like wind in the trees reminds me of this one area in Chrono Trigger that I had trouble getting past, where like it was snowing and the wind would try to blow you away unless you like stood behind a tree or something. I remember that being super, super annoying to get through. It hailed the TM out here. There's another ninja hiding over there, I can tell. You can't hide from me, ninja. An Iga ninja or a Kuga ninja? I don't know what that means. Will you explain once I defeat you? The only ninja I know about is Naruto. Nah, I mean, Naruto and other Naruto characters. Well, we have a lot of good options here, don't we? Well, that's true, my, Empoleon Naruto runs on the follows you. They don't let Pokemon follow you in this area, but I guess it's because it's snowing so much and you're walking through, like, deep trenches of snow, and that would not be ideal for a little Pokemon friend. You want to keep them safe. Inside their Pokeballs where it's warm. I want to teach an ice move to someone at some point, because I don't have that yet. Wonder if I can do that from you. Wait, everyone stops being an ninja when they grow up? I don't know. Oh, there's an item. While I was fighting my way through the blizzard, I dropped a TM. It had the move Rock Slide. Oh, maybe that's what's right outside. Oh, that's a good TM, because it's not the one we need for, like, our, to access some of the areas we couldn't get to. Okay, HM. There we go. I do like the way they handle the HMs in this game, where it's not like a required move you have to give to one of your team members. Whoa, just spit it out, bro. Come back. I like I'd be scared to see or ski or snowboard. It's like I'm gonna fall. The closest winter sport I've indulged in has been ice skating. Even then, I was never very good at it. I would just like skate in circles for a while, which is actually really fun. Honestly, I enjoy doing that a lot. It was fun. Just kind of like to zone out and just let your mind wander, and you'd be listening to like the music playing, and that was always fun. So yeah, it was good times, honestly. I briefly like took some very basic lessons at one point while I was doing that, just to kind of learn. Some of my friends had done that in the past. And one thing I could never master was braking. Like, putting the brakes on and stopping. Which is, you know, usually a useful thing to know. So instead of that, I would just have to, like, kind of position myself to where I just kind of solo to a stop, and, you know, that was the best I could do. And maybe it was just kind of hard for me to, like, position my feet the way you had to in order to do that. Now, some other big news today was, I think they announced, like, who was nominated for an Emmy, and a lot of people were really upset that, none of the actors from Stranger Things got nominated. Apparently they were nominated for some other things, but no acting, no actors. So people were very, very, much hoping that Sadie Sink, I think her name is, the one who plays Max, the get nominated for her outstanding performance, and I thought it was outstanding too. I actually really like Max's character from watching the show. Like, I won't go, too much into detail because I don't want to spoil. Maybe at some point I can, go further into my thoughts on that show and have like a spoiler warning, but for now I'll just keep things vague. But yeah, she did a fantastic performance, and I really enjoyed her character. So yeah, it's kind of a shame that she didn't get nominated. You would have thought she would have been a shoo-in, especially with the immense popularity of Stranger Things. Oh yeah, and on top of that, kind of related to that, I'm also thinking, it was announced that the Duffer Brothers, who are the creators of Stranger Things, have plans to work on some other projects. Like, they're starting this studio, I think, called Upside Down Productions or something like that. And one of the things they announced, which completely shocked me, I would have thought it was a joke. If you had told me it, and I wouldn't have seen it already, I would have thought you were joking. But no, apparently it's real. They are planning to do a live-action remake of Death Note. Have we not been down this road already? Like, I actually already tweeted about this. What did I even say? I had thoughts. I had thoughts about this. What in the world? Didn't Netflix already do a horrible live-action version of Death Note? It's being made by the same creators as Stranger Things, but I don't have high hopes. Why do we even need live-action remakes of animated shows? Leave them be, please. So yeah, I think that pretty well sums up my sentiments. Like, we've been down this road. Death Note has already had its own fair share of horrible live-action remakes, including one on Netflix already. So like, why is Netflix doing another one? And further, my main thought is, like, we don't even need these remakes. They're not necessary. Like, what is with this impulse to think that every animated franchise that has any degree of success needs to be brought into live action? It's like, animation isn't a lesser form of media. It's its own separate form of media, and a very good one for that matter. It's, it's a lot of work that goes into that. A lot of artistry, and it doesn't make it any less of an art form, and I hate the whole mindset of animation like being a kid's thing only, or being lesser, that like live action is the highest form of entertainment. That is so not true. That is so not the case. So like, just Death Note itself is already good. It's a classic. Nay, I even say a masterpiece in the realm of anime. So why do we need to make it again? Like, my thought is, just even thinking as a writer myself, why not tell new stories? Why are we still rehashing the same old stories over and over when, like, there's so many new things that we could come up with and explore, and just, like, celebrate the stuff that already exists for what it is. It served its purpose. Now you can come up with new ideas and maybe even be inspired by those other things, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to remake them. It just why? Just stop it, please. Leave Death Note alone. It's my leave Britney alone moment. Boy, is that a throwback. I think they're even doing like a live action Avatar. And by Avatar, I mean Avatar The Last Airbender, not the Blue Aliens by James Cameron. Honestly, that kind of messed with me too, the fact that Avatar The Last Airbender was like around first, and then James Cameron comes with the Blue Alien movie and suddenly like has the trademark on that series. So to avoid confusion between the two names, now we have to refer to the one that was originally known as Avatar as The Last Airbender, the other, like, part of the name, so you people know what the heck you're talking about. And apparently they're making more Avatar films too, which is like, huh? Do we need that? Like, the original story was just, like, a retelling of Pocahontas, but with blue aliens. And I keep repeating blue aliens because like, that's the most substance I remember out of that film. Like, yeah, it may have been pretty to look at, but like, huh? So yeah, as much as I adore Stranger Things, and the Duffer Brothers work on that, I am not confident in them making a Death Note remake, like live action. Why? You don't need it. The world doesn't need it. We have attempted this before. You have a lot working against you. You have people who are expecting to be disappointed. So I just hope this won't be a waste of time and resources. You know what I mean? Like, there's probably better things they could put this budget towards other than that. But I digress. And like, I haven't even seen the live action Death Note, at least not the one that Netflix made, because I knew it was horrible. I've watched like reviews of it. Maybe at some point I should watch it, just sort of like a hate watch thing, just to laugh about how terrible it is. And like, also, one thing like that's a very, you know, big part of its identity is the fact that it is a form of Japanese media. It takes place in Japan. The main character is Japanese, so like, if you take that away from it, you're kind of taking a lot away from, you know, its very essence. So I would hate to see that show whitewashed. They shouldn't be doing that. It feels about as tone deaf as them making a game show based off a Squid Game. That's like one of the most tone deaf things ever. Like, did you not watch the show? You do not understand the assignment of what they're trying to express, like what the whole point and message of this was. Like, I know I've discussed this on stream before, but it's like watching the Hunger Games and having your main takeaway being, oh, we should make a show where kids fight to the death. Ooh. You got a Knightxel Shining? Nice. Nice Blaze 74. Yeah, sounds like you're doing great. I've only encountered one shiny in this particular game so far, and boy was that a dud. For those who weren't there to see it. In the beginning, there is a tutorial that Lucas gives you, and that involves him showing you how to battle a Pokemon. And when that happened for me, Lucas happened to encounter a shiny Bidoof. And since it was part of that tutorial, I was unable to catch it. It was impossible to catch. So I literally had to sit there and watch Lucas both encounter and defeat a shiny Bidoof. It was like one of the most painful gaming experiences of my life, and I'm glad that I caught it on stream. But yeah, so far that's the only shiny like I've had, or misfortune, I should say. But ooh, hard to find electric shine. How do you even say that? Electric? I'm having trouble talking. Yeah. Shiny Hedgehog's fun though. I haven't gotten like super into it, but I have done like a little bit of it. Like with fishing for shinies and hatching shinies, doing the Masuda method. That's pretty fun. And of course the occasional random encounter is always a thrill. I'm using the dowsing machine on my Pokétech. I'm looking for things buried under the snow. Oh, I guess that's a hint to like look for something. Ooh, Zapdos. That'd be a really cool shiny to find. Oh, that's probably where you get Glaceon if you like train them near this boulder. But yeah, I have a lot of respect for people who do try to shiny hunt for legendaries, because I know that involves like resetting the game many times. So like that's gotta be a really cool one to get. What is it? Pokemon battle? You sound cold. At one point I did attempt to do shiny hunting with like a starter. So, you know, picking up the starter and just constantly resetting every time until you eventually get it to shine. Had no luck with that. I know, like, you're working at full odds at that point because, you know, that's the beginning of the game, so it's not like you can get the shiny charm or have any other advantages at your disposal. So that's an act of patience. Like, some people will wait like a very long time, like months, before they can even play the games because they want a shiny starter. And I can understand the motivation. It was specifically shiny Rowlet that I tried to get because I thought it'd be so cool to have a little like mint-colored owl. I thought that'd be so fun and adorable, but sadly that did not happen. At some point I just like gave up, basically. But I did misuse the method of Mischievous in Omega Ruby, and there was like some other shinies here and there that I got in other games. And Sword and Shield I had some luck as well with hatching shinies, and then I like completed the regional Pokedex and got the shiny charm and everything, so that was actually pretty fun. It was my first time ever completing a Pokedex, and I actually found the exercise to be like kind of relaxing. I want to do that in this game. I'm not sure if I'll do it in any other future Pokemon games, but I did greatly enjoy Pokémon Shield at the time of playing it, so. Yeah, I don't need that. I still haven't played Legends of Arceus, so that's probably one that I'm interested in getting, you know, at some point in the near-ish future. It likely won't be a stream game. I think I want to play it on my own just because I know it's like very long and has a lot of like exploring and stuff. And I'd rather just kind of, you know, play it as a game to chill with, I feel. But that's kind of like one of the things just in the process of streaming. I'm kind of discovering through trial and error just what I feel is like a suitable stream game and what isn't. Like a couple of ones that I like attempted and had to back out on, and I don't know how much I've even talked about this, but I know the which one was it? It was the Majora's Mask randomizer. I didn't complete. I love Majora's Mask. The randomizer was fun, but I had terrible luck with it, and I got horribly stuck to the point where like I felt like I was spending the whole stream not knowing what the heck to do and getting so badly stuck that I would have had to look up like where things were. And that defeats the whole like fun and purpose of a randomizer, having to look things up. So I didn't want to keep doing that. So I just kind of let it die. Also, it was just kind of convenient because I ended up stopping playing it at a time when I took a bit of a timid hiatus from streaming, just for like reasons of being busy with things, and also like had a bit of a decline in my health at the time, so I needed to, you know, recover from that. I'm doing a lot better since then, fortunately. Not 100%, but you know, I'm surviving. But anyway, yeah, that one kind of ended up being a dead end. So if I ever do another randomizer, I'm probably not gonna make it like a commitment to where like, okay, I'll continue this until I beat the game. Maybe I'll just do like a one-off stream where it's like, okay, I'm just doing this thing for fun. I'll see how far I can get, but then, you know, I'll stop at some point and, you know, not feel the pressure to finish it. Because the thing with me is like, I hate leaving things unfinished. So I have to like really think about it. And then of course the other game that I had to come to that point with was Hey, Team Rocket Admin! Welcome here. Welcome back. I love all those little emojis. They're so fun and they're dancing. I wish I had emojis for my stream, but I'll have to get affiliate for that first. Not quite there yet, but someday. Someday. Ooh, okay. Beauty link thread. Let's go Galactic Grunts. What's over here? Oh yeah, but as I was saying, the other game that I ended up not finishing my stream for was the Great Ace Attorney. And it was the first time streaming an Ace Attorney game, which was maybe not my brightest idea. Especially since, you know, it's a visual novel, which requires a lot of reading. And as I discovered, that is a bit exhausting. Just like reading text non-stop. And also in silly accents too, because that's kind of what I ended up doing. So, we're here to make sure Still Point Gym Leader doesn't disturb us. Standing guard is a very important assignment. I'll make this a success and earn myself a Clefairy. Ooh, Clefairy is a good prize. I like a Clefairy. I like my fairy types. So yeah, but also the Ace Attorney is also just a very long game, and having to read all the text makes it go by slower than like if you were just, you know, reading it silently to yourself. And I reached a point where I'm like, okay, I've done, you know, a certain number of streams of this. It's dragging on very long. I'm only a certain point into the game. So if I were to like commit to this and actually finish the entire thing, I might have been streaming only that game for the rest of the year. And I did not want to do that. I wanted to move on to other stuff. Like this, for example. I was really eager to play Pokémon Pearl on stream because I thought it would be a really good, fun stream game that's like not too intensive. Because before that, like when I played Nier Automata, it was very fun, but also like difficult at times. So brr, this snowbound town is always freezing cold, but the spirits of the trainers and their Pokemon burn hot and bright, especially the gym leader. So I think essentially what I discovered is I think for games that I stream, I want to stick to stuff that's a little more linear, that's kind of like straightforward to get through and won't take me like most of the year. I mean, I'm still gonna probably play games that are fairly long because I like RPGs, and a lot of the ones I have in mind to stream in the future are RPGs. But like there's certain RPGs that I would want to avoid. Like I don't think I'm gonna stream Xenoblade 3, for example, because I know Xenoblade games are super long. And just considering like the rate that I stream at, I'm really just live a couple days a week for like not very long. It would take me forever to get through that one, so it's been a learning experience, but a good one. Oh yeah, Link's Awakening is nice. That one is fun. I never actually played the like original, but I did play the remake on the Switch, and that one is so fun. I had a great time with that one, and it's so cute too. I like the art style that they went with for that one. There's nothing here, that's what makes us unique. Sound gets swallowed up by the snow, that's why it's very quiet here. Gaga goo wah wah. It's Lady Gaga. Or Gura, the shark girl VTuber. You know how there are many ice-type Pokemon around Snow Point City? I wonder if they also live in the temple. Hello and welcome. Yeah, I think my main mistake with streaming Ace Attorney was that I thought the Great Ace Attorney, since it was a newer game, and I thought it had voice acting. I thought a lot of it would be voice acted, but no, it turns out it's only like a few cutscenes that don't happen very often that even have voices, so most of it, it's just text. Which, you know, if you're streaming, you want to read out loud. But yeah. Ooh, what's it? Just hidden, some kind of hidden thing here. There is! Found a secret. Been hearing a lot of people praising the Fire Emblem game. Never played, but seems cool. Yeah, are you referring to the Fire Emblem Three Hopes one? The kind of like Warriors game? Yeah, because I've been seeing a lot about that one too. I played Three Houses, and it was really good. I love Fire Emblem too, by the way. That's another one of my favorite series. Diamond Dust Girl. That just reminds me of Shiva from Final Fantasy. Candace is teaching me about Pokemon. She says I have to start with making friends with Pokemon. But no, I haven't played Three Hopes yet. I might enjoy it because I played like the Hyrule Warriors games, and I really liked what was it called? The one that was based on Breath of the Wild. What was that one? I want to say the title correctly. Age of Calamity. That was it. Okay. Yeah, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. That game was so fun. I haven't played the DLC, but before the DLC, I like 100%ed what was there. So like maybe I would enjoy the game Three of Three Hopes, but I'm like I like Fire Emblem, but I'm not so into it that I would want to play a Warriors game based on it. Because I know there was also like the other Fire Emblem's Warriors game too. You're going to the Snowy Point Temple? You know you're not allowed to go in. The place is so nice and quiet. It's cold enough to freeze your eyelashes out here. Why don't you wear something a little warmer? Is there a clothing store where I can buy a coat? Can I buy something warmer? Vulpix! I love Vulpix. Yeah, I would very highly recommend that you play Nier Automata Team Rocket Admin. It's one of my favorite games. I actually streamed it on here. In fact, if you look at my link to my YouTube on my page here, you'll see my, I have all my VODs from that up. But, although, I gotta say, just out of respect for the game, don't watch my VODs. Play the game for yourself. Experience it, as blind as possible, because it is an amazing experience. It is, yeah, really good. Oh, the clothing store is in Veilstone. Okay. I wonder if they, start selling different clothing items compared to, the last time I was there. Hello, do you know what trendy saying? Let's say Shining. What? You just read my mind, didn't you? Oh boy, weather. If you were to crash into a stream, you'd dry off quickly to drink. I don't think you want to ride your bike into a stream. That doesn't sound very safe to me. There's a Torchic. I love how my girl has so much vivacity and charm. By any chance, do you have a Pokemon called Medicham? If you do, would you like to trade your Medicham for my Haunter? Oh wait. I wonder if this is a trap. Because I know when you trade Haunter, it'll evolve into Gengar. But is this... What, did she give her Haunter an Everstone? That'd be the ultimate troll move. Because then it wouldn't evolve. Oh, there's only 8 items? Yeah, that's kind of a shame that it's an entire outfit and you can't buy the separate pieces like you could in the other Pokemon games to kind of put together your own outfit. It is a trap, yeah. I feel like I've heard of that happening in one of these games, so maybe this is that NPC. Let's check the gem. I have a feeling I won't be able to find it yet. Maybe I can. We got a cutscene. And snowballs. Lots of snowballs. Hey there, how's it going, Champ to be? And do you see the big snowballs placed here and there? You need to slide on the ice with enough momentum to crush them. The gym leader is a user of Ice-type Pokemon, and ultra defensive with scorching hot fire moves. It's all about focus with this gym. Bear down and focus. Okay. The only fire move I have is one that Mew owns, so we'll see how that goes. Ooh. Oh no, I don't like ice physics. So this should be interesting. Oh, okay, so there's spots that, like, you won't slide. I see. You fell for the trap in your first run? Oh no. You have my condolences. That's terrible. It's too cold, I can't feel my tongue. Okay, that's just pure evil that they add that in there. They would trade you a Haunter that can't even evolve. Like, why would they do that? I remember when I had Pokemon X, I think it was around Halloween, I remember catching a bunch of Haunters and putting them up on Wonder Trade, just so I was like passing out Gengars to a bunch of people, because I just thought that would be a nice thing to do. Wonder Trade was actually like really fun to use, just because like, you would never know what you get. Most of the time it was nothing special, but occasionally some person might randomly give you a shiny Execute, which actually happened to me. I forget exactly what game that was in, but it did happen. And I think it had like almost perfect IVs. There was just like one it was missing. So it's like, whoa. Why did they pass this up? Probably, I bet you anything. They were probably breeding for a competitive one with like all perfect IVs, so that's why they tossed it out, even though it was a shiny. Oh, you like to send out good Pokemon too? Yeah. It just feels good to do that, you know? Yeah, probably so. Probably so, Team Rocket Admin. Woo! I wasn't trying to go that direction, but we'll roll with it. It's the gym's trick floor, making you a little hot under the collar. If you can't maintain your cool in battle, you'll freeze up. All these ice and hot jokes. Make it rain. Good thing we have an effective move here. Steelix. Oh, I get to use Flamethrower. Oh yeah, because the last gym I fought was a Steel type. And then I have an Ice type. So in both that one and this one used like my star Pokemon. Because it's the only one that knows any fire moves. Oh, the bird! Oh, that's lucky. It's gonna just die from that now. Let's go. I wonder like what the percentage chance is of it having burn. Golduck. Okay, I'll use my electric type. You were surprisingly cool. At least I have my warm boots. Your Pokemon get so caught up in the heat of battle, they burn so hot. They're cool. Haha. The jokes, the puns. Okay, let's see if I can do this right. Okay, at least I can find this trainer. We spend all our time battling in the blizzards of Snow Point City. We'll show you how it's toughness up. So I guess the main challenge here is going to be figuring out how to destroy those snowballs that we need so we can get to the gym leader. We have a couple of good options here. The last gym puzzle was hard for you? Okay. Let's see how well I can figure it out. You battled all over, you say. That makes you tough, perhaps. It's probably gonna take me a bit to like run through this area and figure out what to do. Okay, okay. Okay, at least I can go down here. Oh, oop. Slipping and sliding. Okay. Oh! Okay, there we go. Broke something there. I just have to figure out the rest of this. Okay. Here. That brings us to a dead end, though. Where does it? Oh, okay. We got to another trainer, at least. I've only been involved with Pokemon for a short time. I managed to get this far because skilled friends toughened me up. Flamethrower is going to be like 4 times effective against this thing, so... Like, I'm always nervous about using a Pokemon that has a 4 times weakness. That's pretty severe. I can't believe how tough you are. Okay. Now the Chew Challenge. Ooh, I think I can get the one on this side now. There we go. Okay, now I just need the middle. So I think I need to get back there. Technically, the middle would have been like the easiest ones to crush first. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. I don't. Let's see if I'm on the right track. No, I need more momentum. So it must be from the other side that I need to slide. Okay, so I have to go back up here. Let's see. Yeah, this is a puzzle, alright. Huh. Okay. About... Oh, you can't go up the hill. Can't go running up that hill. The Kate Bush song famous from Stranger Things. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. That's good. Gotta figure this out. Yeah, this is a tricky one. Gotta go ice skating for a bit, I guess. Until we figure this one out. Well, at least we ran into a new trainer. Are you feeling the chill of fatigue? And the trainer goes for the win no matter what their condition is. That's one I have not seen in a good while. Okay, so yeah, after I already defeat this trainer, let's hope I don't mess it up, because, like, I'm probably close to being positioned where I need to be to break the rest of the snowballs. That's right, a good trainer will win no matter what the situation may be. The trainer's feelings, the Pokemon's feelings. If they are one and the same, you will never lose. Okay, so... Oh, did I mess this up? Because I feel like I already went down from that side. So, let me go... Does this break it? Yeah! Okay. We're getting closer. Yeah, this is a tricky one. But now that we have, like, more of this area open, we should have, like, more options on, like, where to go, maybe? We're making progress at the very least. Oh, I wonder if... Did I do this yet? Oh. That doesn't break it. What about... this way? Nope, not enough momentum. I need to think about this one. Up here. Maybe I need to be positioned on those. might be getting somewhere. Hey! Okay. Okay, I think I know how to get the last one now. Maybe. Or there's like 2 more. We're not in the woods yet, but we're getting a lot closer. Just need to get back up where I was before. Here. This time I'm gonna jump from this spot. Surely I've done this already. Yeah. I'm trying to look and see like where I'd have to be standing. You named your new Heracross after me? Aw, thank you! That's so nice. It's a cool one. It's a nice bug. So I'm trying to look at this from like the perspective of what tile I would have to be on. Why doesn't that work? It looks like it should be from this one here. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I meant to do. How do I get down to that one? Oh, okay. I see it now. I think I see it. So go down from this spot here. Oh wait, is that on the right? Yeah! We're so close. We just need the one up there now. Okay. Oh! I haven't talked to you yet. Here I thought I have. My willpower was shaped and tempered by howling blizzards. I'll bring it to bear on you. Yeah, I haven't done the DLC in Sword and Shield yet. I heard it was pretty good. For like the Isle of Armor and stuff. Oh no, yawn. We don't want to fall asleep. I did play the Let's Go game, Team Rocket Admin. I played Let's Go Eevee, to be specific. That was really fun. It's actually why I was able to get the Mew in this game, because I had save data from Let's Go, and they just give you a free Mew in this game if you have that. So now the real question. Have I... So to break that one, but the stairs are in the way, so it's probably on the other side. Where'd you go? I need to drop from... I see where I need to drop from, but I just need to figure out how to get there. Oh, maybe it's... not quite. It's close. I'm not, like, exactly on the right tile, though. I need to be, like, one above that. So we need to, like, slide all the way across to the other side, maybe, somehow? I need to figure this out. It's not this one. It's, like, a little bit lower. Yeah, no, that's not it. How do you do this? This is a hard one. Maybe I need to break the one up there. But then how would you do that? Some of these are probably not meant to be broken. You remember this one? Yeah. It is very confusing. I feel like I could solve it better if I had like a view of the whole room all at once, but it's kind of hard to see because you have to like slide around to visualize it. Only this particular trainer wasn't right there. So that brings me back here. Definitely the toughest gym puzzle so far. There used to be a glitch where you could just climb to the podium, but they fixed it. Ah, bummer that they fixed that. Oh! I didn't even think- I got that on accident. I didn't think I was doing it correctly. That was lucky. Cool. Now I just have that last one. Hopefully that should make it easier to reach it now. Just gotta figure out exactly how. Okay, So for that one, I would need to get it from the left side somehow. So I need to get up there again. Oh wait, I think I see where I need to stand. That's not too bad. You pretty much wander until something happens. Yeah, that's kind of my strategy, as you can see. Just sort of figuring it out as I go. I think I have a vague idea of what to do for this last one. So how do I... Oh wait, here we go. Here. Up here. Uh-huh, uh-huh. And uh-huh! Okay, we got it. Finally. Alright, now I can just walk my way back up there. That was very satisfying to do. Alright. Let's save after all that. You want to challenge Candace? Sure thing, I was waiting for someone tough. But I should tell you, I'm tough because I know how to focus. Well, you got me beat there because I don't have the best focus sometimes. I'm very easily distracted. Pokemon, fashion, romance, it's all about focus. I'll show you just what I mean. Get ready to lose. Alright. Ice type leader now. IQ 180 plus confirmed. There you go, yep. Alright, time to just torch everything. Fire-breathing cat. The rare phenomenon. Sneasel, huh? Flamethrower, blah. You must have eaten some, like, very spicy food before this. That just keeps breathing fire. I had some very spicy fried rice for lunch, and I didn't think it would be spicy, and it was. But it was good though. Very good. I can't help but think of that meme. You mean to tell me a shrimp fried this rice? Like, every single time I eat fried rice, I just think of that automatically. Medicine, give Vivi a shot here. You have Psybeam, I think. Painful punch. And the hail on top of that, I gotta be aware of. Okay. It's maybe a little more difficult than I thought against this one. Ooh. Can we get it to hurt itself in confusion? That would be fantastic. Ow! Luck is on my side right now. Let's go. Abomasnow. Okay. So... Fire would be the best in this situation. Wait, no, flying! Wait, no, the ice. I'll risk it with Mew. As long as we don't get hit too hard. I mean, I can heal too. I have healing potions. I just rarely need to use them so far in this game. I'm going to break the ice and bring out my last resort Pokemon. Big Mama. I mean, 4 times damage. We might be able to one-shot it. Can we one-shot it? We one-shot it! That wasn't too bad. The puzzle in the gym was infinitely harder than the actual gym leader. I must say I've warmed up to you. I might even admire you a little. Wow, you're great. You've earned my respect. I think your focus and will bold us over totally. I guess we're playing bowling with how we were like crashing into the snowballs. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to give you this. Yeah, don't forget your job. You have one job. You're supposed to give me a gym badge when I defeat you. Is this my 7th badge? Do I just have one left? That icicle type badge I just gave you, because you have it, you can use a hidden move or rock climb for a Pokédex. Oh, and take these too. Avalanche. Okay. I think is Avalanche a physical move though? Let me get a good look at this. Oh, spell tag I should probably give to... Oh wait, the Vivi already has something that boosts ghost moves, so that's fine. Okay, so hail, rock climb. Oh yeah, it's a physical move, so I don't want to teach it to these two that can learn it, sadly. So they both have a special attack nature. Do you think I should try to act more like an ice-type gym leader? Like, do you think I should be more cool and distant? That sort of thing I have trouble with. That is fair. Not a very ice gym leader. Oh, Knight, you being the gym leader. You are more focused than her, and your Pokemon picked up on it. Neato. So yeah, I think that's our 7th badge. Yeah. What do you know? We're getting close to the end game here. We just have one more badge. I imagine there's going to be some kind of like big showdown with Team Galactic coming up too. It seems to be leading up to this. I mean, that was the whole point of us coming to this town originally. Was to stop them from causing mischief at the lake up here. Because I think our rival was here. Yeah, I'm actually gonna end things a bit early tonight. As I mentioned, I am a bit tired, had a long day. But I think we reached a good stopping point with finishing the gym. So that's cool. So I think like next stream we'll be like going up to the temple and exploring that and just seeing what happens. Hopefully we can defeat some Team Galactic goons. That would be very satisfying, especially after all the chaos they've caused, like causing Magikarp to nearly drown. Or not drown, suffocate, because they were outside of the water. Got that all backwards. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much for everyone hanging out and watching and chatting. It's been a good time. I enjoyed this little stream and chat and everything. Yeah, so it's been good. Have a good night and stay cool.